Hello, today I'm going to teach you how to create your own window tint patterns. You're wondering why you might want to learn to do your own patterns, and there's several different reasons why you might want to learn, but a few reasons are you might have a lot of cars to tint of the same car and there's no patterns for it. Sometimes that happens when there's a brand new car that you might get before the software is updated. So I'm going to teach you to create your own so you don't have to depend on the software. Also, there might be kits that you don't like the way that they created. So I'm going to teach you to create your own from scratch. Later on, I will teach you where you could upload in and you could sell them to other window tinters or you can share them. So there are a few things you will need like Adobe Illustrator. So I recommend you going to Adobe.com and checking out their prices and purchasing Adobe Illustrator. After you have that downloaded and up and running like I do, you'll be able to follow me. But the first thing that you're going to want to do is to create a new document. So we come here and click create new document. Um, the width and height doesn't really matter at the time because we could always change that. And once you have the document open like this, you'll want to transfer the file that you have already hand cut and scanned on a scanner. I'm going to teach you the quarter windows because most of them should fit on a regular scanner, and then from there we'll go to bigger windows like the side windows and the back window. I'll teach you those on later videos. But first things first, let's start out with the small ones because everyone will be able to do this a lot easier. So now let's open up where I have my scanned document. Now I scanned this document on my work printer and I ended up saving it as a PDF. It could be PDF or JPEG, it doesn't matter. They will both keep the same ratio of the window. So this is what the scan document will look like. I normally scan the documents with 20% window tint because what you want to do when you scan it is you want to have contrast. You want to have the black and white to differentiate the lines and you'll have a better cut. So okay, now once I have this selected, you want to click on it a few times till you get this tab, the image trace tab, and then once you click on it, say OK, and now it created it into a vector file. This is where you're able to manipulate it, but if you already scanned it, it should be the right size and width. I wouldn't really mess around with any of that. I think that's the hardest part. And so once you have already image trace it, another thing you want to do is expand it. Now once it's expand, I can tell right now that it's grouped together, and what you'll want to do is go to objects and ungroup them, because what we want to do is get this image by itself. See, now it's by itself. This border is not selected. Before we ungroup them, these two were selected together, and now I can select the outer border and delete it, and now we have this. Now what I like to do is most of the time is copy just the first file right here, edit, copy, and I like to bring it back over here because then I know that it's clean. Now as you can tell, this is only one window and we need two. Can't really tell if it's the right side or the left side. Doesn't really matter for the moment. What we want to do is straighten this out like that. Now what we want to do is click edit, copy, come over here, click edit, paste. Now it's still the same window, but what you want to do is right click, and then from here you go to transform and click reflect. You'll want to keep it vertical. I have the preview window selected. That's what it's gonna look like, and that's what I want. So now we put it side by side, and now it doesn't matter if it's the right side or the left side, because now you know you got each side with both of them. Let's make the screen bigger. Okay, what I'm going to want to do is mess around with the artboard. So we just click right here, the artboard tool, and let's make it bigger, this bigger, and there you go. If you don't want the middle part black, that's this right here, the fill part, you click that, come down to this little tab and click none. Okay, I'm not sure what I did wrong right there, but let's try that again. See, now if you don't select the border at least to be blue or black, you're not going to be able to see it. So what you want to do is select it, go to the border, double click on that, make sure it's black, and then let's see, for some reason it's white. See that? I don't know why. Turned it white. Let's put it black. And there we go. Now we do that to the same thing over here. We don't want a fill, but what we do want is a border. Okay, and there you go. Now what we're going to do is save this into an EPS file. Once it's an EPS file, that's a vector file, you could put it. I'm using, for example, a Roland GX400, and it comes with Cut Studio. I'll be able to open this EPS file in that software, and then I'll be able to cut it on my plotter as many times as I want and as free as I want. Okay, so now you want to click File, Save As, say desktop. Now create a file name. I'll just say Lexus ES quarter window. Just remember, just pick a file name. Well, you'll know what it is, and then what you want it to be is an EPS file. Save to the desktop. Click save. Now I found out that the only one that works for me is this Illustrator 3 EPS. I click OK, and voila, you're done. It is an EPS file, and now you could share it with someone, put it into your plotter software and open it there, cut it out as many times as you want. If you would like to become a vendor and sell these patterns or just upload them to a website to share to other people, I recommend going to www.windowtintandkits.com. You go there and you can become a vendor, and you'll be able to have your own shop. You'll be able to sell them or share them. In later videos, I'll teach you how to do bigger windows, and then I'll also teach you where to scan them. If you don't have a scanner big enough, I'll teach you where to go and not spend that much money. Okay, thank you for watching this video. Hope you liked it, and please leave any comments if you want. Thank you, and bye.